Hey, Scolio, playing Suikoden 2. Kiba and Klaus just joined us because Luca Blight has poisoned King Agras. And yeah, they're not too happy to have been left to die by Luca Blight. They were loyal to the king. Lord Don, it seems I was no match for you. My genius alone was not enough to defeat you and your impressive collection of warriors. But from this day forward, I am yours to command. Please use my humble skills as you see best. Kiba joined the group. Klaus joined the group. But I wonder, is it my fault that Leon Silverberg joined the forces with them? Shoo. I don't think we know much about Leon, other than he's like the uncle of Joey. I don't know if we've met him. Maybe. I don't remember it very well. If so. So, I wonder what our next mission will be. Lord Don, what can I help you with? No, nothing. I should have just took the elevator, huh? There's Ridley. Lord Don, for you, for the Wing Army. Okay. So Ridley's still loyal. That's great. I was afraid I lost him. How are you feeling, my lord? Lord Don, to lead you, must first die in your mind. Let go of life and embrace it. Golly, it's pretty dark. I want to check with Richmond, see if he's returned with some info. You got some business with Richmond here. Ding. I love the music that goes with him. I finished the investigation. I told you to leave it to me, didn't I? Genshu, that guy's totally obsessed with swords and other weapons. He only talks to folks with high-level weapons. Okay, I got you. We need to have high-level weapons and he'll join. So, if I was to talk to him again... Okay, it's blue. I wonder if I select it, will it just tell me again? Yeah, okay, cool. So I can check it at any time. That's good. And on that note... I want to see if I just talk about... What is it? Did I go too far? No. There it is. Hi-ho again. Oh, I can look at secret number 1 again. Okay, cool. I didn't notice that before, but that's really cool. It's funny I didn't notice that. It's pretty clear now. That's how it works. Okay, so what do I want to do then? I want to continue looking in on these companions, probably. Well, let's see what I need for Stallion. Do it. Cool. Hey, Richmond's quite a find. I wonder how many secrets there are per person. That's probably how you find out who's male and female, though. Maybe. Wow, I wonder what I do. This is Apple. I got this. There we go. Yes, Lord Don, would you like to rearrange the units? So, I've decided I'm actually going to spend a little bit of time looking at this. And, yeah, I don't think I'm going to record all that because it might take me a while, but I want to see if I can get any better formations out of this. Or, you know, a little more information. I see my group sizes change, though. Looks like I'm going to have way more units. Like having these in reserve, what does that do for me? Does it do anything? Yeah, I want to look through all this. I think reserve just means that they're not assigned to anybody. Maybe they need a, like a commander unit. and these are like support units and they have no commander to follow. That could be it. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna look through this real quick, and, you know, anyway, one sec. Okay, looking through it, I'm starting to understand it a little more. So these characters that I have at the top, they're kind of like the leadership unit. So Don, Victor, Ridley, Kiba, Luke, Teresa, Flick, and Gilbert. Now I've got these extra spaces, but I can't assign anybody to this. Now if I'm not mistaken, Miklatov was a leader before, and I think maybe, I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure Kiba took his spot. I might be off, but I'm pretty sure that's how it was. If I'm wrong there, then whatever. All these are like supporting units, and it does make me wonder, because I'm not sure if that's like a bug, but if you see at the top where it says attack +0, defense +0, it seems whoever's in this first spot is sometimes like a little bugged out as far as what it displays, because it doesn't have that +0/+0. And before, when I had Camus in that spot, let's just do it real quick. Yeah, see, it shows 9 attack, 8 defense. So I guess that means he could lead. There's just no spot for him right now. If I put him there, nothing shows. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it's a reserve unit, and whoever's in the lead of that is who's you know, in charge of it. But anyway, as I put them in there, so what I've done already is I removed everybody, and then I looked at well, these are the ones that we've got currently, and I can't swap them out, so I did try that. But Juan gives the heal ability, so I go back to Victor. I think Victor will always be kind of like in the middle of it. He's kind of an infantry unit, which, you know, it says right there. Actually, it really does, doesn't it? They're all infantry. No, archer and magic. But they change into cavalry when they've got that skill. That adds the cavalry skill, I think. Pretty sure that's how it works. So yeah, I decided to give Juan and the heal ability to Victor just because I see him being like in the thick of it most of the time, so he'll probably be able to get that off. And then I gave Jean to Gilbert because Gilbert is an infantry unit. He's slow mover, and adding like a ranged attack lightning should probably help him out for while he's, you know, charging in. He'll be able to get off a couple lightning strikes, hopefully. And I kept Sai on Flick. It's good to have somebody who can move a lot. Kind of like Flick can move around pretty quick with his cavalry ability. So having Fire Spear on him to get in the correct positions is probably good. And with that in mind, I'm pretty sure if I take, who is it? Where is he? Templeton. He's got the shortcut ability. I don't know exactly what that does, but that might speed him up even more. So I'm going to throw him on that. And that also gave him a little defense. Sai gives a little attack and a little defense, which should be pretty decent. Now, Shu adds quite a bit of stats to a character. There he is. He adds +3 attack and +1 defense. I'm thinking that I need, actually I probably need Don's unit to have a lot of defense in it, just because he's a commanding unit, and if he gets taken out it might not go very good, so I'm going to boost his defense, and I think Humphrey's a good choice for that. He adds 2 defense, and actually, now that I'm looking at it, I can see what Camus adds right there below his name. Camus attack +0, defense +1. I don't know, I'm thinking maybe whoever's in the front of the reserve unit, it might have some reason why it shows their attack and defense up at the top. Anyway, I'm going to throw Humphrey in my unit just to add some defense to me, and then probably Shu just to really power me up. And to keep us in the back, you know. And yeah, I'm going to continue going through it and setting that up. Okay, here's my final setup. It may not be the most effective one just because I kind of flew through it, but to Don I gave Claws, which adds some evasion, and the cavalry ability, which I think cavalry would probably be pretty good. I don't know if that adds to speed or not, but I think it does. Or, I mean, movement rate, not really speed, but And then I gave him Shu, which I add to his critical and evasion, and plus it gives him a lot of stats. So Don's unit's a lot tougher. He's got pretty good defense. Oh, and Claus gives a lot of defense, +3. So that was actually a better one to go with than Humphrey. To Victor, I gave Juan the heal ability and Apple, which adds evasion to him. He's not got the highest defense. It's pretty good. But I basically want him to be pretty tanky right in the middle of the group and then to be healing anybody that's taking any damage. Now Ridley's unit, I gave him some damage, right? He starts with critical, so I threw Taiho in there. It's an extra 2 attack and 1 defense. And then Hannah, which is another 2 attack. So hopefully Ridley can get through them tough armored people. Now to Kiba, who's got heavy armor and cavalry, I gave him Nanami, +1/+1, repair self, so he's pretty tanky, and if he does take damage, he should be able to, stay fighting for a while. And then the critical ability from Shin, and a little extra attack there too, so pretty decent. To Gilbert, of course, he's just got basic stats, but I gave him Jean, some lightning attacks as he's closing in, and then Miklatov has a little extra attack to him, and the cavalry, so maybe he'll be able to move around a bit faster too, flinging spells, and he's kind of like Spell Sword now with the setup. Flick, I gave him, he's got cavalry already, and gave him Fire Spear to have him move around, get in position, do a lot of damage, and shortcut. Maybe actually I'm thinking that allows him to move over different terrain types. I don't know how to check that from here. I think I can check it in battle, but I've pressed all the buttons, and I don't know, if there's any better way to check that. But I think shortcut, it'll either let him move 1 extra space or move through terrain without any difficulty. It's probably the latter, but Teresa, she's not got a lot of attack, and this might kind of hurt her being an archer unit. And I don't know. Maybe I need to throw more attack on Teresa, but I don't really have any else to hand out. I gave it to Ridley. I think I'll leave it there instead of swapping anything. But she's not going to have a lot of attack, but she does have cavalry coming from Camus, so she should be able to move around pretty well. And maybe take out a lot of the weaker units. I think Teresa should focus on taking out them smaller ones instead of hitting the big guys like I was doing before. And Yamku just adds a little more attack and defense to her. And then finally Luke, he's got 10 attack currently and defense 7, the wind magic, and of course he's like a ranged one. He had really low defense 4, so I gave him Humphrey, which adds a heavy armor ability. I'm not sure what that does yet, but also 2 more defense. But I think that's sort of like, if anybody ever gets the loop, this will keep him from getting killed off. And then Chaco gives him 1 more defense in flight, which may be the same as Templeton. It either adds to how fast they can move or what terrain they can go over. I'm not sure. Probably what terrain they can go over. But that's what I've come up with. And then finally, for what we have in reserve, Freedy is the only one of any of these people who's actually got stats or, can lead. So he's like in the front of it. I don't know if it matters, but... And then I don't know what Invention does, and he adds no stats, so I left Adelaide out, and that might be a mistake. And Tuda, he's got Repair Self. It's pretty useful, but no additional stats from that. And same with Amelia. She's got Investigate. I don't know. That might be good. It probably just shows what abilities they can use. I'm not sure if that's worth it, but again, no stats. I tried to get the ones with stats out there, because I think that would be more useful in a lot of ways. And Freedy, as far as putting him, in a group, all he adds is defense and no skills, so he seemed like the least, exciting one. So there we go. I messed around with it. I think it helped me understand the combat a little more and what all is going on in the whole group. But yeah, we were running around. We have no idea where to go now, so I guess I'm going to leave the town and see if something just triggers. And I'm going to save again after doing all that nonsense. It wasn't too much for y'all, but it was quite a long time for me. Well, I don't know, a couple minutes. Long enough to save. Okay, so, what can we do? I guess we just, leave. Maybe something will get activated. I did No. Okay. It was always the fourth floor, right? We don't have a party, it's just me. And there's really nothing to do unless something new showed up. So, yeah, I'm just gonna wander around and... There we go. Damn it. Where did that jerk go? His legs must be as quick as his hands. Oh, I think I know who that is. Yep, Sheena. Yikes, that was close. Until things blow over, I think I'll go hide out with Victor and the others. Where would they be? Inside of... Well, actually, they were in the barracks before, but we'll try the bar first. Oh, was that Rena? Okay, well, we know where Rena sneaks off to every now and then. Oh, Dawn, it's you. Be nice to my sister, hee hee. The poor little thing is so shy. She does check on me a lot. Like, Rena's a nice... not Rena. Ellie is a nice girl. She generally cares about Dawn. I'm gonna see if Sheena showed up. Or what's going on there. Maybe it's in the meeting room. Oh, well, might as well do this real quick. I want to do this pretty much every time I walk by. Just to get them, you know, working. I notice Freedy's not here. Like he normally is. Okay, Stallion. He's always bragging about how fast he is. If you could show him how fast you are, maybe. Yeah, I think I need a speed stat to beat him. Pretty sure that's how it goes. Let's look in on some new ones. Bob? I think maybe Bob. Or we just start from the top. I remember Anita, and I'm pretty sure I could have gotten her, but I didn't do something right in inquiring her, and I'll just meet her again. But maybe he'll tell me where she's located. It's kind of a shame he doesn't tell you where they're located. That would be a little more handy to me. I think it's... yeah, it is upstairs. Oh, okay. She's looking for Flick, and he's not here. Oh, Don, I'm so glad I found you. Say, have you seen... Okay. I was hoping they'd be here, so... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need to go back to, like, the meeting hall, maybe? And everybody will be there? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Good. Lord Don, we've been looking for you. Where have you been? Actually, Sheena's not in here. Ha ha ha, even Lord Don needs some time for himself now and then. After all, he is still a young man. Lord Don, please do not forget your responsibilities as leader of the Wing Army when you leave the castle. You must take every precaution to ensure your safety. The army would collapse without your leadership. That said, let's move on to today's briefing. Please begin, Apple. The Wing Army now commands nearly 25,000 soldiers, which is roughly equal to the size of each Highland Army company. The Highland Army has 4 companies, of which the 1st, 3rd, and 4th are deployed against us. Kiba's 3rd company lost 2/3 of its forces in yesterday's battle, but the remaining companies could easily overwhelm this castle. If we are to survive their attack, it is imperative that we bolster our own forces. So, basically what we've always been doing. Tinto is fortifying its borders, but won't reveal its intentions. We've sent a number of messengers, but have received no response. Greenhill is under Highland control. Matilda hasn't changed its position, and Tinto is ignoring us. There's no other allies to turn to. This could be the end. We're running out of time. King Luca Blight will order an attack as soon as he gets back to the front line. Looks like you need to ask my old man for help. Oh, LaPont, that's right. Who the hell? That's Sheena, that's LaPont's kid. LaPont helped Colio, the main character from the first one, fight against you know, the evil Queen Wendy, or Witch Wendy, whatever she was. She wasn't really a queen. Okay, hey Apple, how you been? How have you been? You look more womanly every time I see you. Oh, he's also a ladies' boy. A ladies' girl? Ladies' man. Ladies' man. Who are you? Well, let's just say that I'm an old friend of Apple's. Oh, snap. How dare you presume to say such a thing? Ha ha ha, still playing hard to get, hey Apple. We're in the middle of an important meeting. You and she can reminisce when you're finished. Now please leave immediately. Uh-oh. Hey, hold on a minute. Listen to what I have to say. My father... Ridley, please wait a moment. This is serious business. We hardly need the help of some trespassing punk's old man. Now wait a minute. Get your hands off me. I like Ridley. I'm glad he didn't leave us. My dad's the president of the Toron Republic. Oh dang, he took over? Yeah, right. No, please wait. That part is true. He really is President LaPont's son. So I guess LaPont took over after Colio walked off into the sunset. See, I told you. Hey Flick, Victor, how's it going? What's the Toron Republic? It's a new country, south of the city-state, established after the state's perpetual enemy, the Scarlet Moon Empire, was overthrown, and Emperor Barbarossa was killed. Their first president is a man named LaPont, although I heard that it was Colio, the hero of the vanquished Barbarossa, who was expected to take the throne. Allying with the Toron Republic certainly isn't a bad idea. It's a terrible idea. The Scarlet Moon Empire may have changed its name, but they're still an enemy of the state. How can you think of cooperating with such a vile nation? That's why the Scarlet Moon Empire was destroyed, and the Toron Republic was created. It's a totally different country now. The same way that our wing army is independent of the city-state's army. There's no reason not to form an alliance. What do you think, Lord Don? I think it's an awesome idea. Let's form an alliance. I think it's a great idea. But how are we going to get to Toron? We took a boat to Highland, but there's no way to cross the Badlands to the south of here. It just can't be done. Is that right? I crossed them 3 times. Of course, I was almost killed in the process. Freed, surely you know a way. Well, yes, I suppose you can get to the Toron Republic from Radit, the town just east of South Window. It's settled then. Sorry, I can't do it. Oh, get over it. You can't live in the past forever. Without their help, South Window itself could be destroyed. I understand. Lord Don, I will accompany you. As a guide, let's head to Radit. Okay, I'm getting pretty again. I'll go too. Things will go smoother that way. Yeah, Sheena was a funny character. He was the very last character I got in the first game. And that's because I mistook him for an NPC like every time I saw him. He's got the Korinji. That's his father's sword. There's actually a whole mission in acquiring the Korinji. That's interesting. Level 38, he's got the Earth Rune. Select place to enter. Yeah. Main group. Yes. Please, Lord Don, we're in desperate need of allies. You must forward an... golly, words. How long have I been at this? It's been a while now and I'm still messing it up. We're in desperate need of allies. You must forge an alliance with the Tauran Republic. Yeah, man, that would be a huge ally. Let's see. So we need to add some people. Lord Don, Rarity's East. I can't believe the State and Scarlet Moon Empire are working together. The president of the Tauran Republic, LaPont, is a good man. You can trust the Tauran Republic. I personally guarantee it. Good luck, Don. Lord Don. It's just like riding on a big boat. I'm looking forward to it. Okay. I can't talk to Apple anymore. Every time I talk to her, she engages a new window. Am I gonna save again? No. I put us through enough saves. I must beg a favor from you, Lord Don. Before we go to Reddit, can we stop in South Window? I know that it's selfish of me, but I must see it once more before we depart. Alright. We need to grab some allies on our way out. We could also just teleport there, but I think I'll walk. It's not that far. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't make much sense to walk, but maybe I'll walk anyway. I haven't got to fight in a while, even if they're weak, useless enemies. So I got 2 frontliners. I'm gonna throw Shiro in here just because I love Shiro. Woohoo! So that's all of our frontline, yeah. Woof. So we need some medium or longs. Rena, Bolgan, Tuda, Hannah, Millie, Zanza, Gingen, Goboka. We haven't seen him. He's long range. Slingshot. Okay. Sure. And who else? We got Kinnison. Shiloh. I don't think we've seen him. Miklatov. They're both frontline. Armada. Maybe Shiloh? Pretty sure we haven't seen him. Okay, why not? Okay, let's go. He's the gambler guy. You to the front, and we're good. So this group needs some leveling up, I think. A good chunk of them do. Maybe I should stop and see if they need any armor. I've got a pretty good armor shop now. I think I'll do that. I don't think I have any ruins that need to be equipped. Well, yeah, okay, I have that, but I need a blacksmith for that. I haven't picked one up yet. There we go. I might need to rest, because a lot of these guys are hurt. No, just Shiro. Okay, I don't need to rest. We'll be fine. Here we go. Headgear is the best thing? Yeah. Okay. Equip. To Goboka. And to Flick. So chainmail or scale mail, that's the way to go. That's a good one for Goboka. Shields, kite shield, 3D, cool. And I don't think I'll worry about accessories. I like just acquiring accessories as I go. Anything to sell before we leave. Got lots of medicine now. Maybe I should stop by the restaurant before I leave too. See if it's picked up any money. We'll just go ahead. Anyway, I think it's the end of the episode. So, yeah. Later, guys.